From making tweaks to their team name to keeping their core intact, the Northport Batang Pier is expected to make up for their underwhelming showing last conference in a big way. In last year's draft, the Mikee Romero-supported squad was able to get a hold of former San Beda star Robert Bolick, Edrian Lao, Taladua, and John Ragasa. They also retained the services of Mo Tautuaa, Jonathan Gray, Joseph Gabayni, and Bradwyn Guinto, while signing up former Letran slotman Jom Sollano to add more height and heft. Pido Jarencio and the rest of the coaching staff were able to add a marquee coach in Jeff Napa, as he will be tasked to further develop their frontcourt in particular. Can the Batang Pier get back into the playoff mix come the Philippine Cup? Let's take a look. Highlights from last conference. There's not much to say with regards to the team's highlights last conference, but Stanley Pringle's performance was something worth celebrating, as he averaged 26 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 5.6 assists last conference in 8 games. Besides leaving fans mesmerized with his every highlight, the four-time PBA All-Star was able to represent the Philippines in various international competitions like the SEA Games and in the ongoing FIBA Asia Olympic qualifiers. He is in the running to possibly win his first MVP nod. Other than that, it was also worth noting that Sean Anthony lived up to his hard-nosed reputation by leading the league in steals per game at 2.3. Him, Tautuaa, and Taha were the only locals that averaged double figures in points with 17.4, 12.7, and 10.3 respectively. Rashid Woods lived up to the hype as their reinforcement by notching 27 points, 10 rebounds, and 3.6 assists per game in a spirited effort. Notable players. Guys like Pringle and Anthony would surely hold down the fort for the Batang Pier, but the rise of Mo Tautuaa could elevate the team further to the next level. Dubbed as a vital cog of the Terence Romeo trade done early last year, the hulking slotman has shown steady improvement over time and is primed to man the middle. Given they were signed to multi-year deals recently, Gabayni, Guinto, and Gray would have to hasten their development right away, as they will be crucial for the squad's second unit. Robert Bolick will face the challenge of trying to mesh with backcourt partner Stanley Pringle as they make a strong playoff bid. On how he sees himself fit, Bolick vowed to bring his winner's mindset while staying true to what he does. Same parin sa San Beda, facilitator. Madami naman kaming leader dito sa team so ako, kunting salita lang. Di naman ako magbabago sa laro, so same parin, bared the multi-titled NCAA star. Team Outlook. It's clear that the effect of their fallout with Terence Romeo is still evident with Northport, at least on the hardwood. With Pringle being the only guy who could generate offense consistently, he would surely need some help in the long run. Which is why it made sense when the Batang Pier selected Robert Bolick as the number 3 pick in the draft, as his overall play and bubbly personality would bring a whole lot of positives for the Pido Jarencio-mentored ball club. With the organization's share of underwhelming campaigns over the past few years, maybe a reboot like this could be a breath of fresh air as they steer their ship anew, starting from this year's Philippine Cup.